Hello everyone. In the last class, we have discussed about introduction, purpose, scope, criteria, and types of evaluation. So, in today, we are going to continue with the same thing. So, in the last video, I have told you about the formative and summative evaluation. What do you mean by formative and what do you mean by summative? Formative means when you are going to conduct frequently, and summative means at once at the end session. So here I am going to tell you about the some more device that you are going to use for the evaluation. So it's starting with the achievement test. Okay. So achievement test is divided into two types. One is standardized and one is teacher made. So example of teacher made test like written, oral, practical. And written exam again we have essay type, short type and objective type. And there are some other tests which comes under standardized test that also I'll tell you in the next slide. Okay. So achievement test is divided into two part, standardized and teacher made. So teacher means like what we are conducting in the class, maybe it written exam, maybe oral exam, viva or maybe practical. So written again divided into some part, essay type, short answer type, objective type. Essay means like for 10 marks or 15 marks, short means for 5 marks or 2 marks, and objective type means or MCQ. Okay, so like 1 marks. So this is about the achievement test. So now I'll tell you about the standardized test. So standardized tool is one for which norms have been established. A standardized test is prepared after several trial of a test to large number of students. See, in the teacher made, like if I want to conduct an exam, I can prepare question and I can give 10 students 10 different question. But in the standardized, it will be same for everyone. And once it has faced so many trial and errors before coming to a conclusion. Okay, this is for overall and this is for everyone. Now I'll tell you some characteristics of standardized test. Like first, its content is standard. So item selection done by competent judge. Administration is standardized, like direction, time, limits. Scoring has been standardized. Rules and scoring key are prepared. And interpretation has been standardized, like norms are provided. As an example, you can take like your board exam. So one will conduct the board exam. The time limit will be 3 hours. It will be like 75 marks. It will be question for everyone same. There are so many rules, so many regulation we have, and this is like if you're conducting under KSD it will be like for whole Karnataka. So that we can consider as a standardized test. But if I am conducting class test, it will be different. I'll make maybe 10 marks question or 15 marks or 20 marks. Okay, that's why it is teacher made. There are some types of standardized tests like aptitude, attitude, intelligence, interest, personality. Okay, like first one is aptitude test. Aptitude means talent. Okay, to find out the talent or skill of the person. That test is called as aptitude. Attitude means everyone knows. Okay, the behavior that the person is showing. Intelligence means the IQ level of the person. Interest also you can correlate with the IQ, like which area we have interest. And the personality means it's come everything, your behavior, your attitude, your learning, your thinking, everything comes under personality test. So these are the some standard test that will follow to evaluate someone. That's why I have told in the guidance or the scope that it can be used for a guidance and counseling also. Okay, now I'll tell you about the teacher made test. So teacher made tests are classroom tests and are developed by the teachers. These tests assess student learning every period of time or after a particular unit of the study. So as I told, if you are conducting any unit test after finishing one unit, that is called as teacher made test. Now I will tell you some characteristics of teacher made test, like assess the degree of student progress with reference to classroom activities, help the teacher to assess individual pupils' strength and weakness and needs, motivate the student, simple to use, and provide feedback for the teacher as to assess the effectiveness of teaching method. So this is about the teacher made test. So today we have learned about the standardized test and teacher made test definition and the characteristics and what are this achievement test. Okay, thank you everyone.